This disclaimer image establishes the channel's mission to help busy home cooks break down complicated recipes into simple, visual step-by-step guides. The legal disclaimer ensures transparency about recipe sources and viewer responsibility. Making traditional Vietnamese beef pho pho is typically an all-day commitment, with the aromatic broth simmering for 3 to 6 hours to develop its signature depth and complexity. This Instant Pot version revolutionizes the process, delivering that same rich, umami-packed flavor in under 2 hours, including pressure release time. The secret lies in the pressure cooker's ability to extract maximum flavor from beef bones, toasted spices, and charred aromatics, creating a deeply satisfying broth that tastes like it's been lovingly tended for hours. Perfect for busy weeknights or whenever you crave this comforting Vietnamese classic without the wait. Let's gather everything you need for this amazing beef pho. Don't worry, I'll walk you through each ingredient, starting with the star of our broth. You'll need 3 pounds of mixed beef bones. Head to an Asian market or ask your butcher for a combination of oxtail, marrow bones, knuckles, or neck bones. These create that rich, restaurant-quality flavor. Alongside the bones, grab 1 pound of beef brisket and cut it into 2-inch chunks. This will cook right in the broth and give you tender, flavorful meat. For aromatics, you'll need 1 medium yellow onion. Just cut it in half. No need to peel. And a 3-inch piece of fresh ginger sliced lengthwise. The spices are simple: 3 star anise pods, 1 cinnamon stick, and 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds. These create that signature pho aroma. The sweetness comes from 2 tablespoons of yellow rock sugar. Regular sugar works too if you can't find it. And the umami depth comes from 2 tablespoons of fish sauce. You'll add 8 cups of water to create the broth base. For serving, pick up 1 pound of dried flat rice noodles. Look for bon pH on the package. 8 ounces of beef sirloin for those beautiful raw slices that cook in the hot broth. And all the fresh garnishes: Thai basil, cilantro, bean sprouts, lime wedges, and jalapenos. Don't forget hoisin sauce and sriracha. For the table, everything is laid out clearly so you can check off each item as you shop. Let's get cooking. Before we turn on the Instant Pot, let's do our prep work. Take your time with each step. This is where the magic begins. Step 1 is all about cleaning. Take those beef bones and rinse them really well under cold running water for 2-3 minutes. You're washing away blood and any little bone fragments that could make your broth cloudy. It might seem tedious, but this step makes a huge difference in how clear and beautiful your broth will be. Step 2 is where things get exciting. Charring the aromatics. Turn your Instant Pot to sauté mode, high heat, and place your onion halves and ginger pieces cut side down directly on the hot surface. Let them sit there for 8-10 minutes without moving them. You'll see them turn dark and caramelize. That's exactly what you want. This charring adds a smoky, deep flavor that you can't get any other way. Set these aside when they're beautifully blackened. Step 3 is quick. Toast your spices. Toss the star anise, cinnamon stick, and coriander seeds into the still hot pot and stir them around for 2-3 minutes. Your kitchen will smell incredible. You'll know they're ready when the aroma makes you smile. Step 4. Now we build the broth. Add your cleaned bones, brisket chunks, those gorgeous charred onions and ginger, 8 cups of water, the yellow rock sugar, and fish sauce. Give it a gentle stir to help that sugar dissolve. Step 5. Time to add everything to the pot and prepare for pressure cooking. Make sure all your ingredients are submerged in the liquid. Step 6. While you're waiting, prepare your garnish station. Wash and arrange your fresh herbs. Slice your jalapenos. Cut your lime into wedges. Rinse your bean sprouts. And slice that raw sirloin super thin. Pro tip: pop it in the freezer for 15 minutes first. It makes slicing so much easier. You're all set for cooking. See how organized that was. Now it's time to let the Instant Pot work its magic. Follow these steps carefully, especially the timing your Instant Pot does most of the work for you. Step 1. Pressure cook. 45 minutes plus 15-20 minutes natural release. Lock the lid on your Instant Pot and make sure that pressure release valve is turned to sealing. This is important. Press the pressure cook or manual button and set it to high pressure for exactly 45 minutes. Once you hit start, the pot will take about 10-15 minutes to come up to pressure. You'll see steam. Then the float valve will pop up, and then the actual 45-minute countdown begins. When the timer beeps, don't touch anything. Let it sit for 15-20 minutes for a natural pressure release. You'll see the float valve drop back down when it's safe to open. This gradual release keeps your broth crystal clear. Step 2. Strain the broth carefully. Open the lid. There will still be some steam, so be cautious. Use tongs to fish out the brisket and set it aside to cool. Now strain that beautiful broth through a fine mesh strainer into a clean pot or large bowl. All those bones, aromatics, and spices have done their job. You can discard them. If you see a lot of fat floating on top, skim some off with a spoon, but leaving a little adds richness. Step 3. Slice the brisket. Once your brisket is cool enough to touch, slice it thinly against the grain. That means cutting perpendicular to the muscle fibers. This makes it super tender. Set these slices aside. Step 4. Season the broth. Pour the strained broth back into your pot and taste it with a spoon. Add more fish sauce if you want it saltier or more umami, or add a pinch of salt. The flavor should be deeply savory, with a hint of sweetness and those warm spices. Keep it hot. Step 5. Cook noodles. 3-5 minutes in a separate pot. Bring water to a boil and cook your rice noodles according to the package directions, usually just 3-5 minutes. Set a timer. You want them tender but not mushy. Drain them immediately and give them a quick rinse under cold water to stop the cooking. Divide the noodles among your serving bowls. Step 6. Assemble and serve. Here's the fun part. In each bowl with noodles, arrange some of your sliced brisket and a few slices of that raw sirloin. Now ladle the piping hot broth right over everything. Watch as the raw beef turns from bright red to a beautiful medium rare. It cooks right in front of you. Serve immediately with all your fresh garnishes and let everyone customize their bowl with herbs, lime, chilies, hoisin, and sriracha. You did it. You just made restaurant quality Vietnamese pho at home in under 2 hours. Enjoy every slurp.